Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Gods of Destruction Unite Stage 2 and basically consider what you should be doing with the Gods of Destruction Unite Stage 2 event, the tactics, the team build, etc. So we have the Gods of Destruction Unite, we have Heles, Beerus, Champa and Belmont in this one. As everyone knows, we have basically a combination or a revamp of the bosses that we've already fought. So you have, to cut a long story short, a revamp of the fights you've already done. Except for Heles, she doesn't change type like she did before. But yeah, so let's discuss them. So basically, start with Heles. She hits a 1.7 mil super. She has 620k normals. All of the bosses, I will say, are not necessarily super tanky. A lot of them take like 1-2 turns to defeat with a high power team. Their HPs sit in like the below 100 mil category, and I know that sounds like a lot, but in reality it's not too much. She's immune to stunning, immune to sealing, immune to attack and defense lowering, but she does also have a 15% chance at evasion, which is a little bit irritating, but she isn't like remarkable outside of that. Then we have Beerus. Now Beerus is very, very, very difficult. So I think Beerus is the hardest component of this fight and the only place where I used items, because I do think he is the hardest component of this fight. He gets a 1.8 million super, but he gets attack plus 5% with each attack received, and basically he greatly increases his attack during his domain effect. So with the domain effect and with getting hit, basically he can start to hit incredibly hard. Like his attack can go up huge and he can really start to hurt you. A 1.8 mil super, 650k normals, he hits really hard, and with the boost from his domain effect and being hit a couple times, you'll find that he can take you by surprise with a super. Beerus definitely felt like the hardest by quite some way. You'll need a domain to remove his domain, or obviously you'll just need to kind of burst him down. He is int type, so you can use some of the strong physical type units to take him out. But yeah, Champa is the inverse of Beerus. So he has similar stats, but instead of attack going up, his defense goes up, which makes him far less threatening. His super attack is slightly more common per se, and he attacks less. But the thing is Champa realistically isn't nearly as hard as Beerus, so it's a bit of a cooldown period actually. And then we have Belmont. Now Belmont is got a 50% chance to seal a super attack of yours, which can be frustrating generally speaking. But his 3 different styles of super attacks are really what's irritating. He has one that greatly lowers your attack. He has another that greatly lowers your defense, and then he has one that's just a lot stronger than all of them. Now the one you get hit with is kind of random. They have different chances to proc each turn. As far as I can see, he can only fire off still 1 super attack per turn. They at 1.8, 1.8, and 2.2 mil in damage respectively. But aside from that, there's really not too much else to him. He doesn't scale his attack up nearly as high as Beerus, so I still feel like Beerus is by far and away the hardest unit here, or the hardest phase here, I should say, overall. At least that's my initial impression, I would say, on Beerus. Now, aside from that, that's pretty much it. So to compensate for this fight, what we've done is we've used a USS Reps of Universe 7 team. So the reason I've done this is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, this is a team that likes to start out strong. Secondly, this is a team that features with the revive. Thirdly, this is a team that, generally speaking, tends to have very high volume damage. Like I mentioned, the bosses do not have a lot of health. They don't have a lot of health, they don't have insanely high damage reduction, And even though they have a little bit of evasion and stuff, they're also not tremendously difficult to hit. So basically, what I think is, at least for me, the best functionality is to just kind of go hard and fast. And I think the Universe Survival Saga team, this Reps Universe 7 team, is the best way to do that. We've got a good combination of active skills, we've got a good combination of revives, we've got a good combination of just good damage all around. And I think you tend to get good results that way. And I think they can handle a lot of heat that way as well. So for me, personally speaking, very, very, very good team build for this. Obviously, there's quite a few strong teams floating around right now. So we have, for example, the movie bosses. We have, for example, the Exploding Rage. We have USS. We have superheroes who I'm looking forward to using in the final Gods Unite event. We have quite a few different stages, I want to say. So I think for me, functionally speaking, I would probably say you're okay with any of those top teams here. Like, I wouldn't say you are I wouldn't say you can't function against this event with any of those teams. You just might want to change based on typings. Now for me, I went with the int 1718 because they're give me the ability to run my team under a 200% lead, and health is always super important. Then we have Goku, the AGL LR. We have the int LR Vegeta. We have the physical LR Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan God SS. We have the int Android 17 LR. We have the Frieza and 17 LR. We just have pretty much all the LRs that we need, to be honest, to take on this event. So I was pretty happy with it overall, pretty happy with the team, pretty happy with how everything came together. I think it all worked out really, really well. I do think, for me, definitely I find that there is, probably some tweaking you could do, definitely to make your life a little bit easier. But I do think ultimately, at the end of the day, everything ran probably as well as I'd like it to run. I think for me, realistically, it's all in a good space. And I think, for me, definitely, I was really happy with how it all came together. That's at least, kind of where I'm at with that. So, if you do need any more help, of course, you can let me know. Gladly will assist. But I think for me, this was a pretty straightforward, pretty good team build. And I think, I think you should be really, really good. So, that's kind of basically where I'm at. I think for me, otherwise, if, you were a little bit more concerned, maybe look to go for something that's way more defensive orientated. So like movie bosses or something that tends to work out pretty well. I do think you want to go for damage over just raw defense, because I think the bosses are not so high health that you need to think of bunkering down. I think with the right teams, you can generally get through the bosses in 1 or 2 turns, and I think that is simple enough that you shouldn't really overtly struggle with it. Of course you still can, understandably, but I think for me, ultimately, when I went damage, I felt a lot more comfortable being able to take out the opponent pretty quickly. And I do think, obviously, because of that, Tech UI Goku is definitely the best friend lead, especially against Belmont. You can transform him, and he just does an insane amount of damage. So that is it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how it went for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.